Welcome to Pay It Forward's Help Yourself by Helping Others podcast. Today's podcast is part 2 of Pay It Forward's podcast series on Quonset Huts for disaster relief. I'm Sherry, podcast moderator and a director of Pay It Forward. Today, we have 2 special guests joining us. Alan, the president of Optima Renew Corporation, and Mitchell, a business entrepreneur who specializes in the construction industry and marketing, and brings his expertise to both Pay It Forward and Optima Renew. Welcome, Alan and Mitchell.
Thank you, Sherry. It's great to be here.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Okay, so to start things off, for those who may not have listened to part 1 of this podcast series, Mitchell, can you explain what a Quonset hut is and how it has been used in the past?
Absolutely. Quonset hut is a prefabricated metal structure that was first developed in World War II by the United States military. The hut were designed to be lightweight, durable, and easy to assemble in the field. They were used for a variety of purposes, including beds, mess halls, and storage buildings. After the war, many of the surplus huts were sold to civilians or repurposed from everything from garages to commercial buildings.
That's right, Mitchell. In fact, many of these huts are still standing today, over 70 years later. They've proven to be incredibly versatile and adaptive structures that can be used in a variety of settings.
What are some of the benefits of using Quonset huts for disaster relief?
Well, for one thing, Quonset huts can be assembled quickly and easily, which is essential in disaster situations where time is of the essence. They are also very durable and can withstand extreme weather conditions such as high winds and heavy snow loads.
Mm-hmm. In addition, Quonset huts are relatively inexpensive compared to traditional building methods. They require minimum foundation work and can be transported into sections, which makes them ideal for remote locations. Another benefit is that they can be assembled by a small team of people using simple hand tools. They are very low maintenance and require a minimum upkeep.
That sounds great. Can you give us some examples of disasters in the U.S. where Quonset huts were used?
Sure. After Hurricane Katrina in 2005, Quonset huts were used as temporary housing for displaced residents in Louisiana. In 2012, after Hurricane Sandy, Quonset huts were used as emergency shelters in New York and New Jersey. And more recently, after the wildfire in California in 2018, Quonset huts were used as temporary housing for displaced residents.
Mm-hmm. As these examples illustrate, Quonset huts have been used in a variety of disaster situations, including hurricanes, earthquakes, and wildfires. They're proven to be effective solution, providing temporary shelter for housing, storage, medical facilities, command centers, and other emergency services.
Alan, can you tell us more about Optima Renew Corporation's Quonset Huts for Disaster Relief program?
Optima Renew is in the planning phase of a project that involves acquiring land, building a manufacturing facility, and purchasing machinery to produce Quonset Huts panels. The idea is to stockpile these panels so that they can be deployed quickly in the events of disaster. Currently, we're looking for volunteers to join our planning committee. If anyone in our audience believes this project will make a difference and would like to be involved, please go to the Optima Renew website and sign up on the Quonset Hut page. Our website address is optimarenew.webstarts.com.
Mm-hmm. There's no particular experience required to join the planning committee. Optima Renew wants to include interested parties to participate. We have Zoom meetings once a month to help Optima Renew move the project forward. Once the manufacturing facility is nearing completion, Pay It Forward will enlist and train volunteers to serve on teams to deploy the disaster zones and assemble the Quonset huts and provide assistance as needed.
That's fantastic. Alan, what are Optima Renew's next steps?
Well, we will need to raise money for the purchase of land, design and construction costs for manufacturing facility build, and the purchase of machinery. Currently, most of the material is imported, so we are excited to create American jobs and produce Quonset Hut panels here in the US. Right now, as we mentioned earlier, anyone who is interested in joining our planning committee can reach out to us via our website.
So Quonset Huts have worked for the U.S. military 70 years ago, and they really do appear to be a solution for rapid deployment when disaster strikes due to their cost effectiveness, durability, flexibility, easy assembly, and mobility. Thank you both for sharing this valuable information and educating me and our audience about the great potential for Quonset Huts for disaster relief.
Thank you for having us. We hope to join you again to share updates on planning committees in progress.
Yes, it was a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Okay, so as Alan mentioned, you can join the planning committee by going to the Optima Renew website at Optima Renew. What is it, Alan? Let's see.
.webstats.com.
That's right. And until next time, keep paying it forward. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.